so we'll figure it out. But anyways, I've been feeling, thank you. I've been feeling very patriotic. It's a very solemn weekend, solemn week with 9/11 coming around, and we have a week of remembrance for all those who lost their lives on that fateful day. But I want to start with America, all right? This is what everyone thinks of when they think America. Like big old grizzly bears and Statue of Liberty holding a flaming torch, hamburgers. I don't know why T-Rex's skeletons did show up in this continent, but the major theme is that America is a bunch of badasses who are ready to take on any challenge in our way. I don't know if you guys agree with that. I personally see a lot more than this. This is, yeah, it's patriotic, whatever, if you think so, but I personally think of America more along the lines of this. Who knows what this location is?
Arlington Cemetery.
Great. It is Arlington Cemetery. Who's been to it? Alright, that's a lot. It has a powerful impact, doesn't it? Yeah. I actually, 9/11 holds a special place in my heart because my dad, Lieutenant Colonel McCloskey, he worked at the Pentagon when the plane hit, except his meeting was delayed by an hour. So my dad was not at the Pentagon when the plane hit. He was across the street working out. But we're the second, what makes planes fly? That big old engine on the side, what's it called? Turbine, that's what it is. The turbine, the right turbine, exploded right where his office was. So when I think of this weekend and when I think of the impact it had on so many of us, hello, take a seat. When I think of the impact it has on all of us, I personally think of my story, and I like to think of everyone else's stories that are out there. This is what I think of America. I think of the soldiers who have lost their lives, and I think of the ones who are fighting for us today. Who wants to join the service? Awesome. That's great. You guys are going to do a great job there, I know. The Citadel is going to help you do that. But patriotism is an evolving thing. History majors will know that it wasn't easy to convince an entire nation to fight for something. Our founding fathers signed the Declaration of Independence knowing that it was a death warrant. Exactly that, a death warrant. Their signatures are on the bottom of a thing saying, hey, guess what? We're going to commit treason, and that's punishable by hanging. Pretty crazy when you think about it, right? They put them on these graves. A lot of them unmarked, a lot of them just have battles on them. And then I get to thinking of current political and news. So, who's the gentleman on the left? Exactly. Now I know this has a lot of sway with different people. I know some people say like, oh, he's right for doing that because we do live in an oppressed country. And then there's other people who say he has no right to do that because people will like the previous picture, people died for our flag. You saw the soldiers laying down the flags. I'm personally in the middle. I think that he has every single right to sit down. Every single right. Because of the man on the right. He has sacrificed so much of his life to have himself sit on the left. So that's what America is starting to mean to me. I think we need to reevaluate the current situation of things in America. He has every right to sit on the left. That's what makes this country great. Freedom of speech. Now, it's our right as citizens to have our opinions voiced about that. Obviously, you can see my opinion. I don't think he should sit, but I completely agree in his right to sit. As a citizen, it is your right to voice your opinion and to show what you think should be done in this country and the future of this country. I'm actually going to turn the pictures off now because that was my last visual demonstration. Who here thinks that the pursuit of happiness is still alive in America? Hopefully everyone. I personally believe the pursuit of happiness is a very real idea. You can get it anywhere. Doesn't matter if you come from an impoverished part of town or if you come from a rich family. You can lose it if you're rich, you can gain it if you're poor. There's many examples of both in this nation. But what are we going to do in the future to make sure that this can continue to happen? I think that to ensure the safety, the structure, and the internal, I guess you could say discipline almost, of the American people and what they want to accomplish relies solely on the next generation. That's us. We, and the decisions we make today, are going to influence our nation tomorrow. So we have a little bit of everybody here. We have a history major. Any STEM majors? All right, a bunch. Any philosophy? No? Kind of psychology? Psychology, no. Crim J. Political science? All right, I'm getting really excited about this topic because I'm political science, right? I wanna serve my nation. I want to serve my country. I want to become a lawyer. I want to do it all. I want to represent people, and I want to represent them through the law and the legal system. And I think everyone here today is going to have a voice, eventually. Everyone's going to have their moment to shine. So, when you see pictures like I showed earlier, which one resonates with you the most? Which one will you choose to allow yourself to be influenced by, and the decisions you will make in the future? Now, I've outlined 3 things that we can do as the future generation to ensure that our country makes good decisions. Community work. This school is very lucky. I don't know if you guys know, but being forced to do community work is a good thing, I think. Being voluntold, people are lazy, naturally. And by being told to go and volunteer, we're making a difference and we're getting our eyes open to what we can actually do. One person can make a difference. Hard work. This is not an easy school to go to. We all know that. We have to do more. We have to press our shirts, pants, shine our shoes, brass, haircut, everything. Hard work. It's a lost idea. And we're making a comeback here at the Citadel. And I think we're going to make a comeback in all aspects of life we go into later. And community. There's no sense of community anymore. With texting, cell phones, Facebook, MySpace, if you guys still use that, Tumblr, Reddit, everything, we've lost face-to-face communication. It's making a comeback now. With these 3 traits, and then the future of possibilities, I think that the Citadel and this generation has every opportunity to make a difference in the future. Thank you.